Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming fight between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. It's for the WBC welterweight title. And the question we're asking today has Pacquiao got a chance in this fight? You know, Pacquiao is a legend, no doubt about that, a double legend. You know, he has fought everybody who is anybody in boxing. Coming from Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, um, Oscar de la Hoya, um, Marquez, Bradley, Cotto, Margheriti, and the list is unbelievable. And he's been a champion, he's been a title holder in 7-weight division, the only boxer who's been achieved that. He started as a flyweight from Philippines. We know what he did, But since 1919, when he defeated Kid Tubman, he's not won any fight again. And for 4 years, he's been he's been out as a politician. He's not been fighting, For this fight to come up and for him to take this fight will show the kind of mind he has. But comparing him with Sugar Ray Leonard is a little bit irresponsible, because at the time Sugar Ray came out for his fight, for retirement for his fight with Hagler in 1987, it was 30 years. The Pacquiao is 46 years. And Sugar Ray Leonard is 5'10", while Pacquiao is 5 foot, not quite 5'7". So you see the difference between both of them. And well, I think this fight is just because of the dough involved, the money involved. It might not be Pacquiao. It might be people who he supports, a lot of people he supports, Pacquiao, I think, fits his whole constituency. And it might be for them. But there is, we've seen George Foreman come out and become a champion at the age of 46, at 46. What about the executioner, aka the alien, Bernard Hopkins? Seeing him do the same thing at almost 50 years, at 49, winning the IBO title, then, so anything is possible in this fight. And to talk about Mario Barrios, he's not been very active in his fights. He's been neither here nor there. He's been protected, so to say the least. I have to say that in this program by the WBC president, Suleiman. He's not been having fights. There's no mandatory fights. And the last time we saw him in the district with Uga, I don't know. But this fighter has lost to somebody like John Vata Davis, who stopped him in the 11th round or the 10th round or so. He's lost to him, and I believe that is, and he's the weakest link in the welterweight division, so to say the least. With due respect to him, and of course, because the people up there now are something else, And I think that is why maybe Pacquiao feels he has a chance against him, because of the nature of the layoff he's had and the rustiness, and because he's the weakest link, to be honest. And I think anything can happen in boxing. We've always said it. One punch can change the whole compulsion, the whole dynamics of the fight. And we know the Pacman. The Pacman packs a lot of power in his punch. We've seen his fight against so many people, especially against Sugar Shem, mostly against Cotto, against Margarita, against Margarito, against Marquez 4 times. We know everything about him, and we know he's a warrior, he's a legend, he's a superman. And for him to take this fight, he has seen something in the system, or in the style of Mario Barrios. Whether he can still enforce it at his age and do something to upset the system, we do not know. But I think Manny, for any person to come out at this age and fight, Manny can do that. Manny is a disciplined fighter. I saw his clips with training with Mike Tyson on the other day in Mike Tyson's gym. So I think he's been practicing, been training before now, before this fight was announced, and he has seen something in Barrios that he will take advantage of. Whether that is going to be possible, we do not know yet. We will see on the day of the fight. Having said that, I think Manny, I have to say also that Manny has a great followership. A lot of people will come and pay. People will pay to watch him fight again, just like Tyson the other day. And we saw Streamline and what happened in the Streamline, the views and everything. And the people, the pay-per-view and everything. It's just going to be the same again. And more money will be made from this situation. And I think everything has boiled down on money these days. And I think this fight is going to be like that. But having said that, I would say that Barrios is a younger fighter. He's an active fighter. He's still fighting. He's not retired. He's the bigger man in the ring on the day. Over 5'10". He's going to have a rich advantage. Whether he can use it comfortably against Manny Pacquiao is another question altogether, because Manny comes with that kind of pressure, that kind of style, bobbing and waving, peekaboo, or what you call it. He's going to come with so many styles. He can fight from different angles, but I know that if he backs Mario's back just like Davis did and throws a combination of punches, he will win this fight. But having said that, I have to be honest with you. I think his time is done. I think Mario Barrios might win. If he fights the correct fight. I think all what remains in this fight is money for Pacquiao. Whatever reason he needs the money for, whether he's broke or not, I do not know. But I believe he's not broke because he's a senator in his country. I believe the money might be for the constituency people or the people who he takes care of, because he's got so many people he looks after. Having said that, I have to be honest with you. On paper, Manny doesn't have stand a chance in this fight because he's been out for 4 years or more, and the last fight he had was in 2019, and that was the last fight he won was 2019. It was against Keith Tubman. His fight with Ogas, he didn't perform well. We saw what happened to him, and after that fight, he's not fought any other person except some exhibition fights here and there. And having said that, I don't think he stands a chance in this fight. But anything can happen in boxing, and one point can change the whole complexion of the fight. And I think Manny has a puncher's chance, so to say the least. It will be a big upset, but I think Barrios wins the fight by decision. Having said that, I think my time is up here. And do have a nice day and God bless. And please do subscribe to the channel to make the channel grow. And thank you and have a lovely day and lovely weekend. Cheers. Bye.